I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Here at the NAACP Urban League Hispanic Chamber Mayoral Forum.
Option, as it has not been effective, nor will it ever be in this present course right now. I strongly believe, along with the 40,000 in my corner, believe that the state and the city should continue with a partnership.
Jody Landers,
but with one difference. I think that we should have a partial elected board.
Frank Conway.
The state, if we separate ourselves from the state, that is a financial suicide. So we don't want to do that, but we can have a partnership and make sure we have an elected board, because the people in the community knows what their kid needs to have. If the state, they're up there, they don't know. So the community needs to get involved, so we need a partial elected board.
Okay, thank you. So this is also for you, Mr. Wilson. So in his budget for next year, City School CEO Andres Alonso, he allocated funds for a deputy CEO position with a salary of $175,000, as well as the positions of 15 executive directors who would each earn $125,000. What do you think about this?
I think it's fraud. We don't need those deputies. What I believe, fundamental, all that money that is put into those administration, we need to send it to the school. We need to break down that money, pay teacher better. If you raise the salary of teachers, you get better result. People will navigate to the city and navigate to our system. So I do not strongly oppose that kind of move.
So Mr. Rowley and Councilman Stokes, thank you for joining us. So Mr. Rowley, this week you said that if you were mayor, you would fight to have full control over city schools rather than have the city-state partnership. Why is that?
First of all, my apologies to everyone in the audience for my tardiness. I respect your time and forgive me for being a little bit late. Let me say this. Could everyone in the audience who believes that we have top quality public schools raise your hand? Okay. Ms. Williams, that's why. At the end of the day, I think it comes down to accountability. Accountability and control. And in fact, the current superintendent, the CEO, speaks often about accountability. He wants to hold the principals accountable. The principals say that they want to hold their teachers accountable. It's about accountability and control. So for me, when I look at this crowd, as I have a child in public schools, I look at her future, I look at what I want for her and what I want for all of Baltimore's kids. I want a school system that's high performing, high quality. We do not currently have that. Now I know when I released the proposal, the news interviewed a number of people on this panel and they all say the schools are good, the partnership is working, but it is not where we could be, and better is not good. So for me, I think it's about accountability and control. And I think that at the end of the day, the reason over the last 4 years you've seen an elected school board bill continue to go before people is because people want that accountability and control. They want to know who the board and the superintendent or the CEO is responsible and accountable to. And I think an elected official, i.e. the mayor, could be the person that they're accountable to.
Okay. So Councilman Stokes, can you please talk about the city-state partnership?
Yeah, the city-state partnership was formed in '97 to, I guess, basically to get more money into the city schools. And frankly, we have gotten a lot more money, not necessarily because of the city-state partnership, though, but because of the Thornton funding that happened, a commission headed by Dr. Thornton of Howard University, and of course the work of the Education Council, Maryland Education Coalition. I see Charlie Cooper out here, who's presently the chair of that committee. I preceded him as chair. And thousands of young people and parents worked very hard to bring a lot of money equitably across the state of Maryland. Had it been not for that organization and their partners, we would not have the money we have now. Now, whether the partnership works, I don't think it's about that partnership, frankly, because the schools were in very bad shape prior to the partnership, and they're in bad shape after the partnership. What is more important is that the local government takes care of its schools. This is a government that has not taken care of its school. Every other local government in the state of Maryland gives 40 to 50% of its operating budget to schools. In Baltimore, we give 11 to 12% of our operating budget to schools. We are the worst, absolutely positively. So the issue is a commitment from the local government, not the state-city partnership. It's local government that's failing the schools and the children of Baltimore City.